Hello, this is Charles Benninghoff on this 13th day of April 2016, and today I'll be explaining the efforts of our church, Pray for Us, to amend federal law so that a government employee cannot arbitrarily declare you to be mentally ill. The legislation that accomplishes this is Senate Bill 2002, 2002, known as the Mental Health and Safe Communities Act. We opposed this bill a year ago, and Pray for Us took action because the bill did not protect you from abuse by the federal government. After our church followers and members sent FaxGrams and made phone calls to Senate offices, the bill was changed to add some key protections to it, and today we are happy to be supporting this bill. Democrats want to kill the bill because it limits the federal government's power over your life, and that is why we are calling on all patriotic Americans to get involved in this battle and support 2002. Let me explain the situation in more detail. Under federal law, if a person is, I quote, adjudicated as mentally ill, they are automatically placed on the FBI's criminal background checklist so they cannot purchase a firearm. Barack Obama has abused this law by allowing federal employees such as Social Security caseworkers and veteran administration workers to adjudicate Americans as mentally ill for these purposes. The key word in this law is adjudicated, which comes from the same Latin root that we get words such as judge and jury and justice, all of which refer directly or indirectly to the law. An adjudication is a formal legal proceeding before a judge with specialized legal training. Obama has said that any common federal employee can adjudicate Americans as mentally ill and place them on the FBI's criminal background checklist. This is horribly unjust. They know it. They're just not confessing to it because they want to have power over us and strip us of our firearms and other rights guaranteed to us under our Constitution. Where, in fact, would the government draw the line if any federal employee has this sort of power over you? Your mailman could declare you to be mentally ill when he sees you subscribe to a Christian magazine, or a TSA worker at the airport who's having a bad day could declare you mentally ill because you want to have a right. What if the Environmental Protection Agency could declare you mentally ill for being a climate change denier, so it could seize all your property? There's no limit to the amount of abuse that Americans could be put through. And that is how the Democrats want the system to work. They want all federal employees to have the Gestapo power over you that the Nazis had over their subjects. They want to be your judge, jury, and executioner. Senate Bill 2002 in its current form eliminates this abuse. Under the bill, an American must go through a full legal proceeding with a judge and an attorney before they can be declared mentally ill. The bill also requires you to be notified by the federal government if such a legal proceeding is going to be pursued against you. Otherwise, without that sort of protection, they could do it in secret. Under the current system, you might be on the FBI's criminal list now because a federal employee declared you mentally ill, and you would never know it unless someone ran a background check on you. Can you believe that? In the Bible, in Romans chapter 13, verse 3, it says, "Rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil." Do you want to be unafraid of authority? Then do what's good for you, and you will have praise from them. For verses such as this, liberal preachers declare we now must follow government orders. But those liberal preachers are dead wrong because it does not apply when the ruler involved wants to do bad, and denying us of our freedom and our constitutional rights is surely a bad act. Righteous government is supposed to be a terror to lawbreakers and a blessing to law-abiding citizens, but Barack Obama has turned this equation upside down. Americans are being terrorized by our government. And the government is offering every terrorist on the planet a fluffy pillow with a mint on it and cash welfare payments for life just to come in the United States. If you don't want a federal employee to have this authority to declare you mentally ill and strip away your rights, including your gun rights, here is how you can help. Click the link now appearing in the corner of your video screen to be taken to our action page. Tell our senators and representatives to support and pass Senate Bill 2002, the Mental Health and Safe Communities Act. Click the link now. Take action. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you fulfillment, freedom, and God's blessings.
Satan can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and I guess I ought to know